This is Lab 25. There is a template. We have to do journal entries, and there is a template. I'm using Excel as normal. You can either use the template or use Excel. Either one is fine by me. All right, so we just need to journalize the following 4 transactions, and they all deal with equity investments from Chapter 10, I think it is. All right, so number 1. On January 1st of 2020, Monopoly Corp issues 1,000 shares of common stock. Oh, this is not Chapter 10. Maybe Chapter 13, I think. Okay, so Monopoly Corp issues 1,000 shares of common stock with the par value of $1 in exchange for $5 cash per share. All right, so they're selling their own stock. They're issuing their own stock. So they're going to get cash, and they're going to get 1,000 shares times $5. Okay. The credit is going to be to common stock, and the most they can put into the common stock account is the par value. If it has a par value, that's the most you put into the account. So that's going to be $1,000 times the $1 par. The difference goes into paid in excess. I think it's actually like additional capital in excess of par. I always call it paid in excess. All right, so that's going to be the 4,000, and you can do it as the 1,000 times the $4 difference. All right, or you can just subtract and plug it in, however you want to do it. All right, number 2. This one was on January 1st. This one is on January 10th. All right, Monopoly Corp issues 5,000 shares of no par preferred stock for $10,000 in cash. All right, so they're getting cash. They're actually getting $10,000. And it's preferred stock, so you're going to credit preferred stock. And it's all going to go into preferred stock because it has no par value. So the entire amount goes into the stock account. Oops. All right, number 3 is January the 20th. Monopoly Corp declares a cash dividend to the shareholders of the $1,000 shares of common stock issued in transaction number 1. The dividend is $25 per share. Okay, this is the date of declaration. And on the date of declaration, the dividend becomes a liability. All right, so we're going to debit cash dividends, and we're going to credit dividends paid because now I actually owe it to them. And it's going to equal the number of shares times the amount per share, which is 25 cents. And then number 4 happened February the 1st, and they actually paid this dividend that was previously declared. So it's just going to be dividends payable. It's debited, and cash is credited because you're actually paying it now. And that is it for Lab 25.